Well, today marks the 75th anniversary of the bombing in Pearl Harbor back on December 7th of 1941.
News 4's Ryan Kern sat down with two Northern Nevada survivors from that day who both look back on the 7th often.
The speaker said that was a attack. This is not practiced. This is attack.
Howard Hayes' ship, the Coast Guard Cutter Taney, was just outside Pearl Harbor on December 7th. He says when Japanese planes flew overhead, they didn't see his ship. The Taney should have been in the harbor. That morning, it wasn't.
There was a destroyer, and a cruiser. Well, the Japanese hit, and they sunk all three of them right where they was at, where we were supposed to be. See that superstructure there, that mask and stuff, that wasn't there.
The Cutter Taney ship is a floating museum, docked in Baltimore now.
You remember being on her during the Pearl Harbor attack?
Oh, heck yes, I remember.
This summer, he boarded the ship nearly 75 years later.
They're all gone. They're all gone. I'm the only survivor off of this ship from Pearl Harbor.
I remember those who were killed that day mostly.
Robert Lloyd and his squadron were working on planes at Pearl Harbor's Hickam Field that morning. He first heard explosions.
I saw an airplane that had banked, and I'm wondering, what is that? It don't look like one of ours. And there was that big red ball on it, you know, and it started to shoot, and I thought, golly, there's something wrong here. The man here is Roland Beachy, I know that he has passed away.
Lloyd is the last living member of his Northern Nevada Pearl Harbor survivors group. Now, there were 35 at one point, and back 75 years ago, 21 of his squadron were killed. Naturally, he still thinks of them.
The hangar doors, we were hit right directly. The hangar doors bowed and fell, and they were trapped under there, and that was terrible. And I lost some very good friends that day.
And although they're few and far between...
Oh, I'm going to sit down. I do run out of gas.
Pearl Harbor survivors like Hayes and Lloyd are still living pieces of history. Ryan Kern, News 4.